Hello, my name is Joel Cardos, and this is Book Talk! Thank you. I know I'm incredibly cute and awesome, but let's start talking about books. So today, I'm going to be reviewing Christopher Moore's Lamb, Gospel According to Biff, Christ's Childhood Pal. So this book is about the lost years of Jesus Christ. See, the Bible only describes 4 parts of the life of Jesus: his birth, his baptism, his ministry, and his death. This means that there are a lot of gaps in our knowledge of Jesus Christ, as we don't know what happened from the time period in between his birth and his baptism, and the time period in between his baptism and the start of his ministry. So Christopher Moore in this book fills in these gaps by telling us the story of Jesus, or Josh as Biff calls him, through the eyes of Biff. The story starts off by Biff being resurrected by an angel from the graves for the purpose of writing a gospel that could be added to the Bible. So the entire story that we read is the gospel that Biff is writing. And as we read his supposed gospel, we see how Jesus grew up and how he interacted with the world and how they became friends. But the main crux of the story that we read is the journey that Jesus and Biff go on together so that Jesus could explore the world and figure out how to be the savior of the world. And all while Jesus was trying to figure out how to properly be the Son of God, Biff was there. And that's what made the book funny. See, their interactions with each other were the best parts of the novel, as their personalities were complete polar opposites of each other. For every time that Jesus was being perfect, considerate, and or genuine, there was Biff being flawed, sarcastic, and rude, and in general just being an ass. And it worked, because Biff refused to change. See, Biff didn't see Jesus as someone that you should try to follow and someone that you should aspire to become like. He saw Jesus as his best friend. And because of that, he didn't worry about the faults that he did have, nor did he care to fix them. He simply accepted the fact that he was a flawed creature and decided to live life the way he saw fit. Saying all that, I must inform you that this book sometimes does depict important religious figures in poor light. However, I remind you that this book is not meant to be taken seriously, as it is a fictional comedy, but again, this is just a warning. Now, that being said, this book is still the funniest book I have ever read. It refuses to dwell on the spiritual as it dwelled on more important and pertinent questions, such as, how did Jesus learn about sex? Like, who told him about the birds and the bees? Does the abominable snowman exist? Who invented sarcasm? What distracted Tiger hacking up a four-ball? The last one is a sex position. Like, seriously, it is a sex position that Biff learns from a prostitute. And it's not even the only one that he learns. And no, it's not what you think it is. Like, I can't even describe to you what it is. Like, I'm very confused on how one could possibly do this. Like, I can't understand. I don't know how to do this. Like, how is this possible? And with that diatribe, this podcast will come to a close. Come back next time where I will tell you why doing yoga makes you a goddamn satanic heretic.